My name is Jordan Mays Rowland, and I'm responsible for overcoming negativity.
Hi, my name is Sydney Tweedy and I'm 20 years old. I first got involved in Iron my sophomore year of high school, and I participated in events all through high school. I'm now a rising junior at UVA.
Hello everyone, my name is Edward Turner and I'm here to tell you about my Iron story. I think like many people, my Iron story begins with Mr. Brown. So when he approached me with this idea of a program he wanted to start called Iron, I was a bit apprehensive, a little nervous at first, but once I gave it a try, I absolutely fell in love with it. I mean, I loved the brotherhood, the camaraderie, the positivity. It was exactly what I was looking for in a community. I just didn't even know it yet.
Currently, I have graduated from my university, and I spent my first year out working at a car consignment startup. My next big adventure, though, is I'm going to be moving out to Seattle. I'll be working at Amazon as a software developer. I owe Iron a lot for this. If it wasn't for Iron, I would have never gotten to VCU. Actually, it was an Iron event that Mr. Brown forced upon me at the last minute, and went to the campus, and I fell in love with VCU. And I mean, the rest was history. But I owe Iron a ton, from learning to network, writing a resume, even to tie a tie. Skills that you should have learned, but just were never taught to me.
Two of my favorite events, honestly, were the mock interviews and volunteering at the soup kitchens. The mock interviews because they really exposed me and prepared me to the professional environment that I would later have to walk in. It showed me how to conduct an interview, how to prepare, and how to exceed at it. As well as the soup kitchen volunteering, it showed me how to be more of a compassionate leader, how to pour out energy for the good of other people, because that was the right thing to do.
Really happy here. I am the president of my class. I've been the president the past 2 years, and I'm also the president of Global Water Brigades here at UVA. It's a club that raises money and takes a trip to Honduras every spring break, and we help build sustainable water systems for communities that don't have access to clean water.
I have a master's degree and a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering, both from Virginia Tech, go Hokies, and I'm currently living in Huntsville, Alabama. I work as a systems engineer for the Boeing company, and I do analysis on anti-missile systems. I assure you it's a lot less exciting than it sounds, but how I got here was directly tied to what I learned in Iron and how it transformed me into a leader. I'd say Iron was less like a stepping stone that I used to get across a river. It was more like arms pulling me out of a river. I didn't really have a direction when I was in high school. I was floating. I knew I wanted to go to college. I knew I wanted to succeed, but I didn't really know how I, as the quiet, introverted follower that I was, could ever be that leader type person, could ever step out and go and say grab the success that I wanted. And the Iron program showed me how to do that.
Iron made such an impact on my life that I honestly don't think I'd be in the positions that I am today. It taught me positivity and leadership and hard work, among many other things, and it created in me a desire to volunteer and to help people that have less than me. It's important that people support Iron because that support goes straight towards students who have the potential to do amazing things and just need a little extra help.
It is important that people support Iron because there are these skills that you're expected to know when you become an adult, but were never taught to you. We all go through these classes in school, and I know we think, why are we here? What are we doing? And end up 10 years, 15 years down the road, we're not using any of them. But the lessons I learned while in the program, I still utilize today. And I'll never forget all of those fun meetings and events that I was part of, back in Amherst County High School. And it's all due to Iron.
Important that we support Iron because it's making a real change in men and women's lives. That stirring, that feeling of hopefulness you get when you see a child succeed, or you see someone overcome their adversity and manage to change the very course of their lives, Iron is doing that. And when we support Iron, when we fund Iron, we are supporting training and teaching young men and women how to be leaders, how to be professionals, how to overcome their situations. And not just that, we're also changing the school system. We're changing the culture of the school system in a positive way. Our brotherhood was one of the most inclusive and diverse in our entire school. We actively opposed bullying, and we made it one of our goals to encourage positivity and hopefulness in our future. We held each other to a higher standard. We lifted each other up constantly. We became a brotherhood and a community of positivity. And when you support Iron, you support giving that to the next generation. We created a generation that lifted each other up, that challenged each other to be better and to do better. And we need to support Iron so that that continues, so that we continue building up the next generation, we continue overcoming negativity, and we continue making Iron lives.